Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about something that I feel a lot of people deal with, and I can say for certain I have dealt with this. And so I really wanted to come on here and talk about this because this has been something that I tried to work on throughout my self-transformation journey, and that is being a people pleaser. So I'm actually going to make this into a 3-part series. And the first part, which is this video, we're going to talk about why people are people pleasers. And then in the second part, we're going to talk about how to know if you are a people pleaser. And then finally, in my third video, we're going to talk about how you can stop being a people pleaser. So before we jump into why people are people pleasers, let's first go ahead and determine what is a people pleaser. So I'm just going to give you the Webster's dictionary version of what a people pleaser is, and I'm going to look at my phone really quick so that I can give you the exact definition. So according to the Webster dictionary, a people pleaser is a person who has an emotional need to please others, often at the expense of his or her own needs or desires. This is something that I've definitely dealt with, and that's why I'm really passionate about talking about this. And that's why in this video, I really want to talk about why people are like that, or why I was like that. Okay guys, so I have 12 reasons why a person might be a people pleaser. So reason number 1 is past trauma. Sometimes if a person has been physically, mentally, and emotionally abused, they will try to please that person because it is a way of protecting themselves. So they want that person to like them, and in hopes that that person will not continue to abuse them. So the second reason a person might be a people pleaser is that they have low self-esteem. A lot of times this is because that person is hungry for the approval of others, and they get their self-validation from other people's opinions. And so because of this, they try to please people to in turn get validation from those people. Reason number 3 is that maybe they are afraid of rejection. And so they try to do things so that people won't have to criticize them. Sometimes they'll do things before they're even asked because they don't want to be rejected by people. Reason number 4 is simply that you care too much about what people think. You are too concerned about what they think about every little thing that you do and how they feel about every little thing that you do. And honestly, that is just not your cross to bear. It's not your burden to take on. People's opinions of you are what they are, and you can't change them. The only opinion that you can change is your own. So I wouldn't even worry about it. Another reason why people are people pleasers is because they have low confidence and they are afraid of telling people no. And so they agree to do things that they know they don't want to do because they just don't have the confidence to tell somebody no. Guys, the battery in my camera died and I didn't even realize it. So I had to move to sit here because I don't have a battery anymore. And the plug for my camera for the power is so short, and this is the only area that I can get this to work in. But anyway, that's not what you came here for. So let's move on to the next reason why a person might be a people pleaser. So another reason why a person might be a people pleaser is that they really enjoy caring for others and giving to others and pleasing others and making others happy. I know, because I'm like that. But at the same time, they neglect themselves. A lot of times, these people are mothers, they are girlfriends, wives. You want to give to your significant other, you want to give to your kids, you want to give to your parents and your family and your friends, and that's great. And that's to be admired, but at the same time, you have to learn to give to yourself. Okay, the next reason is simply that you want others to be nice to you. You want everybody to like you. You want to be loved by everybody. You don't want any conflict. You don't want arguments. Every time somebody thinks of you, you just want them to think positive and have great memories, which is very unlikely, but that's what you make yourself believe, because not everybody is gonna like you no matter what you do. You could be the nicest person on planet Earth. Literally, you could be Mother Teresa, but it's not gonna change people's opinions. The only opinion you can change is the opinion of yourself. And so you be nice to yourself. You wanna be kind and nice to other people, but you don't please people just so they can be nice to you. You be nice to people because you're a nice person, and then if they happen to be nice back to you, then that's a positive, but you're not looking for it. Now, here's another reason why people might be a people pleaser, but it's not necessarily a positive thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be negative either, but it can be seen as negative. So a lot of times people want to make others happy and please them because they want something in return. You want to get something from that person, and the only way to get it is if that person likes you or they are pleased with you in some way. And I mean, this could be positive, but normally when I think of a person being nice simply to get something, it's not necessarily a positive feeling I get from that, because I would rather ask somebody directly if I want something, but not try to manipulate the situation to make them give me something by being somebody who I'm not and just acting in a way that makes them like me. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So this next reason why you might be a people pleaser, and this usually goes towards people in high school, but of course this could happen in people who are not in high school, but it's you want to fit in. You want to be with the in crowd. You want to be liked. There's a group of people that you want to be amongst, and in order to get amongst them, you need them to like you. And so once they like you, then you feel like you'll be included. And so you please them so that you could possibly be a part of this clique or group of people. And then the final reason why I think people are people pleasers is simply that you are easily persuaded and you don't have your own opinions and a mind of your own. And so because of that, you may have an opinion of something, but if somebody else comes along with a differing opinion, you are easily persuaded into thinking their way in order to please them and to make them happy. Be your own self. Be unique. You know, that way the people who do find you, if you have differing opinions, at least you know they like you for you no matter what, like even if you have differing opinions. I don't know if I'm making sense. But the point that I'm trying to say is that do not allow people to persuade you, because what I find is that people who are easily persuaded, they don't even really understand how they feel because they're so busy feeling how other people feel. So you want to go ahead and have your own feelings, have your own opinions, and not be persuaded by other people because you want to make them happy. So we've covered all the reasons why people may be a people pleaser. And in the next video, I will be covering how to know if you are a people pleaser. And while it may be similar to this video, there are differences as to why you're a people pleaser and then how to recognize that. So if you're interested in that, I'll go ahead and leave the link. If the video is already uploaded, I'll go ahead and leave it in the comment section. And if not, please go ahead, like and subscribe to this channel so that you will be able to see that video once it does drop. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kelah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.